Hello? Wait. Let me unmute. What's up, TikTok Nation? I don't know if this is working. It's my first time going live. It's gonna be so epic. Ooh. Wait. Did that fix it? Is this general? Hello? Is it working now? What's up, chat? Mobile preview? That doesn't do anything. Oh, wait, there we go. Very cool. There's so much stuff everywhere. Hello. Welcome to the most epic stream in the world. I don't know if it's working. I still gotta test it. My first epic stream. Follower goal is messed up. Wait, where's the chat? Hang on, guys. Okay, there we go. You made some funny videos. True. I'm actually the funniest content creator ever. And yeah. What's your favorite one out of my many masterpieces? What's your favorite video I've done? I'm not saying which video. Interesting. Well, I appreciate it. Guys, let's get this to 1 billion likes, guys, and 1 billion galaxies. It's the only way. Let me fix this follower goal real quick, because this is not the goal. Set goal. Let's just do 3,000. And then apply. So is everything working? Is it like, it's all working, right? Most of my apps are out. There we go. I'm now Epic Protogen. This is so cool. Alright, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and see if it's doing stuff. I have to stream for like 48 hours and then I unlock some stuff. So it's the only way. Am I not able to view it on my phone? This is so sad. Or maybe it's in here. Hold up. What's poppin'? My fast created. Yeah, this is very much a test stream, but I'll try to say interesting things. Sound effects, what do dynamic effects do? Use dynamic effects to intensify your reactions and guide your viewers' attention. Ooh, I love manipulating the fans. Add new. What do these do? Focus. Oh, they're just like random. That's yeah. I don't need to do that. Encourage your viewers to share your live. Guys, you should share my live to your grandparents, to your cousins, to your teachers. Um, Send it to your pastor if you have one of those. You know, that'd be so tough. What does highlight do? Oh, does that just like clip it? Sound effects. Wait, we got sound effects, guys. Oh, this is so cool. Wait. That's magic. I can just have people laugh every time I say something. That's so cool. I can be the funniest person in the world now. VR chat moderation, am I right? Oh, thank you. This is so tough. Drag and tile panels. Undock and drag. Okay, cool. So I can dock these. I see. Oh, you sent heart and invest swap. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. I'm honored. I've never been given an amazing gift before. Hello, Kason12356. Oh, goodbye, Kason. That was so tough. What else can I do on here? I gotta like learn what all these buttons do, you know? What is awkward sound effect? Oh, that's so cool. It's detected that the live chat didn't appear on your screen in the past 2 minutes. Try using mobile device to view comments. What? Why? Very odd. Enhance with effects, makeup, and more. Oh, I can do live effects. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it'll work on my avatar. No, it doesn't seem to. Hello. Hello, everyone in the stream. Hello, Fang Werewolf Zero. What's popping? Welcome to my amazing first stream where I am figuring out how to use the streamer thing. I'm trying to do these effects, but I don't know if they're working. Does this one work? It's supposed to move the hands. Oh, it's still loading, I think. Oh, is it doing it now? Maybe my avatar just isn't human enough. Oh well. Hat and beard. Will this work? No. I'm gonna try the other avatar and see. Actually, wait. I want to see what these things do. Atmosphere. Christmas atmosphere. Is this gonna do anything? Ambience. Is it music? Stream overlay. Yeah, these aren't really doing much. Will this work? Well, that's fine. Can I do music? That'd be really cool. Co-host? Yeah, if anyone wants to do the guest thing, that'd be also very cool. You guys could totally hop on here. And we can talk about crazy things. Mobile preview. Mobile crew off. Okay, let me see if I can find this on my browser, and then I can like know that's working. Ooh, I see it. I see my live feed, guys. This is so cool. Okay. Does that have audio? I gotta unmute it. Does that have audio? I gotta unmute it. It's working. Does that have audio? Cool. This is so cool, chat. I'm literally
It's working.
so cool. This is so cool, chat.
Famous.
I'm literally
It's working.
so.
Cool.
Oh, you can
This
hear it
is so-
echoing. That's very also cool. What are these? What are these gifts you can send? Crazy, crazy. Let me reorganize all this. Get my epic friends on here. That'd be so tough. Hello, lazy Juan213. Welcome to this epic stream. We're doing crazy things here. We're doing crazy, 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 crazy things, guys. Cheer if you agree. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Welcome back, Crafty Vlogs. Welcome back, guys. A cheer for you guys. A clap as well. Stinky Raccoon. What the Sigma? That's actually a microaggression. What the fleep? I'm crying right now. I'm shaking and crying. This is so sad. Guys, don't forget to follow if you haven't also. And yeah, guys, tell me what crazy things you want me to do, guys. I can do the craziest things ever. Just whatever you guys want, you know. Um. Wow! Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored. Welcome to the stream, da boy. Welcome, welcome. Pretty crazy stream. I want to see what all these sound effects do. Wait, I can add my own sound effects. I can just play this song. This is so tough. What does Dizzy do? Thriller, Glory. That was so amazing. You know, I never shut off my epic avatars, guys, so I'm gonna do that real quick. So this is my new one. I got this Protogen one, right? I bought it from the RPG Slayer, and then I textured it myself, of course. So it's Recoified, and it's pretty cool. It can it has like this trail thing, which is pretty crazy, and I can like move it and stuff, which is wild, chat. Is this content amazing, chat? Is this awesome? And then I have this other one, which is also from the RPG Slayer. And this one's pretty cool. This was originally, it was supposed to be like a tiger, but I liked the shape of the model. And I saw the vision, and I just knew it would fit a raccoon perfectly, so I textured Rico onto it. And it's pretty cool. And it has some crazy things, like boba. That was so good, chat. That was so immersive. My phantom thirst is quenched. I can also do this snow thing, where it snows. That's pretty cool. I also have it has this like a slot for a second texture. This is just the default one it comes with. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I could do some crazy things. And then maybe I could do like an alt Rico or something. I don't know. And yeah. What do you guys think? Pawbert? It kind of does look like Pawbert. True. Did you guys watch Zootopia 2? What do you guys think of Zootopia 2? I liked it, you know. It was fun. There were a few critiques I had, but it was it was fun still. I'm glad they made it. It only took them 10 years. I hope they do a third though. I feel like they're setting up for a third with that secret ending. Or I don't know if it was secret, but hello Haro Fox. Welcome to my amazing stream. To my raccoon home. The coon cave, if you will. Anyway, was that stuff, guys? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what that was. Wait. I heard the sound effect. Does it tell me? Well, thank you guys. Thank you. So awesome. So very awesome. For Boops and Cutie. Boops the cutie. Sorry, I'm like dyslexic. Thank you. I'm so honored for being booped. Here, I'll let you guys boop me. I'll get closer. Is this too close, guys? Is this good? Hello, guys. Hello. What's up? You guys want like a cool little look around the place? Oh, I gotta change some settings for that. I can go to pins. Oh no, don't do that. Maybe so. Okay, working. So oh wow, we're upside down now. That's so cool. I'll just does that work? Yeah. Okay. So here is the crazy little place. This is my little home world. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's called guest room 1004. It's got like a cool city and stuff, and you can open this window if it lets me, and you can like jump out and stuff, and it's pretty crazy. We've also got a realistic immersive microwave. This is all I've ever wanted. And you can like turn it on to wait, I probably should close it first. And then you can turn it on. Isn't that just so immersive, chat? Hi, I'm on VRC. Can I join? No, I don't think you're supposed to do that. But you can, if you have TikTok, you can do the co-host thing or the guest or whatever. And maybe I could like add you and you could stream there. Maybe that'd be cool. You never see that where people are doing the guest thing, but with VR chat. So that would be pretty cool. Pretty crazy, guys. Pretty insane. What other avatars do I have? Have you guys seen all my amazing avatars? Let me show you the Vox Maya, because that one was a more recent one I made, which I'm very proud of. Oh, that was loud. You guys, any has-been enjoyers? No, I'm talking about VR chat. I'm on. No, I got that, buddy. No shit, but no, we're not doing that. This is my epic Vox Maya, you guys. What do you think? I'm very proud of this one. I modeled that hat myself, and I think it looks really good. And I did the bow too, and then I textured everything, of course. And oh, check this out, chat. Chat, this is so cool, chat. Watch this. So you know the eye thing he does? Yeah, I made it where it works. Isn't that so tough? It took me forever to figure out how to do that. What I ended up doing was I took the Mai model and the lens thing that's over the eye. I copied that. I like made that its own model, and then I layered that over, and then I put the texture on it. Oh, I can also, let me back this up a little bit. I can do this, which I feel like is a thing he could do. It has all the little, it has like pictures and stuff. I don't know. Then also, I can turn the skybox into a repeating texture of his face, which is pretty cool. I love the avatar. Thank you. I was really proud of this one. because I tried, hello, Devin Cook. Welcome, welcome. I tried making this, I tried doing a Vox Mayu at one point, and I just couldn't figure out what I was gonna do, and then I ended up giving up, and then, like, a few weeks later, I tried again, and then it worked, like, I pulled it off, that and it looks decent, I think. I kinda wanna go back to I might do this later, actually, or sometime soon, but I have, this, like, protogen thing that you can put on it's, like, made for Mayu avatars, and I thought since he's like, a TV or whatever, and I saw this, like, fan art of him as a protogen, and I was like, "Wait, I could do that." So I might do that, and it'd be a toggle, and it puts, like, this protogen visor, and then you could do, like, the colors and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. So, I don't know how well it'll look, but I definitely wanna try that. And, we got my epic fox Mayu that is named Aki Vixen, if you guys didn't know. Which if I think that just means fall fox in like Japanese or something. But pretty great name that I made. I really like this one. I removed the Zootopia thing because I think I need to like copyright all my like I need my avatars to not have any copyrighted stuff on them. But and then we got classic Rico. Let me make sure this is like okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, classic Mayu Rico. I kind of got sick of Mayus to be honest, which is why I got um the new ones, the new models. Hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Uh, but yeah, that's why I got the new models. And by the way, chat, my amazing fans, I am I can do commissions if you guys are interested. You can go to my Discord, which is linked on my TikTok profile. Uh, and we can talk about what you want. You can do. I can make you a Mayu. I can make you this or the Protogen. I have a few others. I can do a Tatum. I can do that Boy Kisser thing. Um, if you guys want your own avatar, so you can check that out on the server. Also, even if you don't want an avatar, you should still join the server because it's an epic server, and great things are coming. So yeah, and you can kind of keep up with all my stuff there. It has a little channel that shows you my TikToks as they upload, so you can keep track, and it'll have more stuff as I do things. So, yeah. Also, I'm in VR chat right now because this is my first attempt at streaming in here, with TikTok. But I kind of want to move away from VR chat. They're going through a ban wave right now for some reason, and they won't explain why, and they're not responding to anyone's appeals. So they just suspended one of my accounts for no reason, and they're you go to Twitter and there's a bunch of people complaining because their accounts are getting suspended for no reason. And of course, VR chat's staying all mysterious and stuff because they're like that. So I'm just kind of getting sick of all of the VR chat shit. So I am looking to Resonate. I made one video. You guys can see it's my newest video, I think, where I'm in Resonate. I got my Protogen avatar in there, and I'm gonna get this one in there too. And so far, it's really cool. Because it's like yeah, like hi, hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome to the stream. Um, but yeah, I in Resonate, it's like they have Unity built in to the game. So like I I I I drag and dropped the FBX, like the 3D model file of my avatar into the game, and then it just appeared. And then these like VR veterans that sounded 50 walked up and then started pulling out all these like menus and stuff, and they started like making the avatar work, and they like set up the eye movements and the fizz bones, and they made it playable, and they like just did all that, and were adjusting the materials like in real time while I was using the avatar, and I can just see them like editing it and stuff, and it's really cool. And people make things, and like I was asking if they had like a Go Go Loco equivalent, and then they made something like that, so he added that to my avatar. And it's pretty interesting. It doesn't have preset poses, but you can create your own poses where you manually position your avatar and then save it as a pose, so I can make whatever ones I want. and it's pretty cool. Um, you guys should check Resonate out. They had a performance update recently, so it should run better. It's still a little iffy, but like it works. Um, it also has a desktop mode, so it's pretty fun. Those have a live counter of how many players are actively playing, and it's usually like 200. So it's like really small compared to VR chat, but it doesn't have any random people. Like I didn't see any. Hello, Robbie. Welcome to the stream. I didn't see any kids or any trolls or anything like that. Like the people there were all taking it seriously. They were all like they're all like creators too. So they were all just like working on stuff and like talking, collaborating, and they have like this badge that some people put over their head that tells you that they're like willing to help you and stuff. It's called like a mentor, and they'll like teach you how to do stuff and answer your questions. So it's pretty cool. I also kind of want to check out what was it called? I don't remember what it's called, but the other VR chat competitor that's like in controversy right now because they are rightfully trashing on VR chat, um, or criticizing VR chat's problems, I should say. And VR chat doesn't like that. So they're called Osonium Space, I think. That's what it's called. And that one's 18 plus only. I think you have to ID verify to get in. So which is a little bit like, but it is a good thing, and I want to check it out. Except you can do custom avatars too. So lots of things. I know there's like other VR social things too, like Banter and Altspace, or not Altspace, Viveverse. Oh, and Horizon Worlds. And but those are like if you can do custom avatars, then it's really not like a doable, like it won't work, Like Banter feels like a game, like a one-off game because the worlds are really fun, but you have these like really shitty humanoid avatars. So, and then Horizon Worlds, the avatars are better. Um, and I do have like a furry avatar. They had like this event that like no one knew about, where if you complete quests on the mobile version of Horizon Worlds, because there are mobile exclusive games that are like these Roblox idle simulator knockoffs. It had like missions where if you like grind on those, this took me like a day to do. I just like had my phone and like I just did it like in the background while I was doing other stuff. But you unlock this like cat furry avatar, and it's like their only furry avatar. So I have that, and it's pretty cool, and everyone freaks out when they see it. um, but the Horizon, I'm interested in Horizon Worlds. I like how they're integrating it in the operating system, and some of their games getting pretty good, and they've switched over to like a game engine, and it's the worlds are a lot better, and it's really fun. And also, it supports bigger instances than VR chat. It can do over 100 players in one. It's pretty crazy. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm honored. um, yeah. Um, what else? Viverse. I don't know much about the Viverse. I still have to check that out. Oh, something else I'm excited. Okay, so I know I was just trashing on humanoid avatars, but specifically, I was trashing on shitty humanoid avatars. Because I'm saying because Meta is working on their photorealistic avatars, the codec avatars. So you can do a scan with a phone, and then it's literally just you in photorealistic. I'm excited for that because I think that's cool. I hate like video game looking humanoid characters, but real people look cool. So I'm excited for that. And they're rolling out the hyperscape feature right now. So this is some people are already able to do this, but they're rolling out the feature at random. But you can walk around your room or your house or outside, like any area, and your headset 3D scans it and turns into a photorealistic 3D environment that actually looks really good. And you can make that into a Horizon Worlds world, and you can join it, and your friends can join and be in your house. And it's like the quality of the scans is the same as pass through, so it feels like you're just in pass through looking at like real life. Um, it's really cool. You can download the app, and they have demos. They have Gordon Ramsay's house you can explore, and it's really good. So when that's fully rolled out, and then once you can scan yourself and just be your photorealistic self, so you can just like join someone's photorealistic house and be your photorealistic avatar. That's gonna be so cool. So that's one of the big things I'm looking forward to with Horizon Worlds. Because that's like the metaverse like vision that they've been talking about for years. Um, yeah, pretty crazy. They're I think they'll be able to run the codec avatars on the Quest 3, but they might be saving it for Quest 4. But the Quest 4 got delayed, so next year, 2026, we were supposed to get the Quest Air, which would have been a kind of like a Quest Pro 2, but like different. It was gonna be super high end, face tracking, everything, but they were gonna put all the computing stuff into like a little pocketable brick so that the headset itself is really lightweight. And it's gonna be really expensive. And that was, but they delayed that till next year or the year after rather. So that's 2027, and then but it's early 2027, and then the Quest 4 will either come out late 2027 or early 2028. So it'll there was a 3-year difference between the Quest 2 and 3, but it's looking like there's gonna be a 5-year difference between the 3 and 4. But Meta said that the Quest 4 is going to be a really big upgrade, which is exciting. And it's likely it'll have eye tracking because Andrew Bosworth, the CTO of Meta, said that they're testing a version with eye tracking. But I also hope it has face tracking because I feel like it's just so important. Yeah. Hello, Philip. Bonjour to you too. But I'm also interested in Valve's new headset, the Steam Frame, the Valve Deckard. I had been following leaks for that for years. Like people were so hyped for that, and then they just drop it. It's crazy. I can't believe they actually did it. I'm not too worried about the price because I think they said it'd be around 800. Um, I People thought it would be like a standalone headset at its core, and it is. It does have a computer in it, like it can run stuff, but it seems like it's gonna be really weak. So I don't know if it'll be able to do like VR gaming. And Valve said it's a streaming first headset, but it can do lightweight regular Steam games. But it like if it can run like Beat Saber or even just VR chat like on or Resonate like on the headset itself, that would be so cool. But I don't think it's gonna be powerful enough to do that. Hello, Jolly. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm talking about VR stuff. All the new headsets coming out, like the Steam Frame and the Quest 4 and Quest Air. Kind of interested in the Galaxy XR, which is Samsung and Google's collaborated new headset. The like genre of VR that Google and Apple are doing, where it's like not VR, it's actually just a computer that like it's like a mobile phone that's strapped to your face, is really lame. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. And welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, like the Galaxy, like I don't really get it because what makes VR enticing is the VR part. But Apple and Google making these headsets that don't do VR at all, but just have like Android apps, is like not like it just doesn't make sense. Thank you for the follow, furry streamer. But yeah, so I think Meta will still loving the green eyes, my favorite color. Based, angry taco. That is very based. Green is superior to all colors. I'm not racist, but the green color is better than all the others. Oh, thank you, Angry Taco 42 for following. I appreciate it. Twin. My bad, my bad. I know, hot take, you know. But um um but yeah, so I think Wait, green shall triumph over all other colors on the spectrum. True, true. Um, I think Meta will not be dying. Like, they're not gonna be beaten by Samsung or Apple just because they have all the VR games and all the AR games and, like, you know, Meta has been working on VR for, like, a decade now or longer, so they know why people like it, and they even though they suck at, like, updating it, they suck at making features, their whole team is really, like, messy, but they know, like, more about why people care about VR than these other companies. It feels like Apple and Google are just copying, like, they don't know they don't know the reason why VR is made a certain way. They don't know why people like certain things. They're just like copying what Meta did and ignoring all these important factors, and so their headsets are like bad. Um, the software is like they do good, like they build it better than Meta, but I don't know. They're going in the wrong direction. I think Meta's biggest problem is just how weak their chipset is. If they just like, because all there's like all these things they want to do, and then they start doing and releasing like all these features, and then they scrap it because it starts making the headset like run bad. If they just had a better chipset, or just like do what Apple did, have two chips inside instead, uh, then they could run all of it, and it would become super great. But some things I wonder though, because like okay, so one big thing I want is occlusion. You know, on Apple's headset, when you put your real life hand in front of any of the screens, it makes a cutout of your hand in real time. So it like, you know, you're like in front of the digital screen, and it's really cool and immersive. And Meta has been struggling to do that, and they have that feature. Like apps can choose to use it, but it looks really bad. It's like really pixelated and choppy, like the cutout, and it is really heavy on like performance. But then Google's headset, which uses the exact same chipset that Meta uses in the Quest 3, by the way, manages to do it completely fine. So, and Meta spent like 10 years on their headset and Google spent 1 year. So I don't really understand that. Meta needs to like, they have all the money in the world to make any decision and they're just making bad decisions. They need to hire good people. But I know they have like, I think they have kind of a bad reputation, obviously. So I think the good developers don't want to work with them because they know how messy it is. So they work with other companies instead. That's like the problem they're having with their AI is that all the people who know how to make good AI are going to OpenAI or Google AI, and that's why Meta AI is like the worst like AI that exists. Um, yeah, but I'm glad that Meta the one thing I like that Meta does is that they open source all of their AI stuff, which is really important because it makes it where it makes it harder for one company to like have this power over someone. Because if only one company had the best like in anything, then they could charge an insane amount and get away with it. Meta is iffy, but you are right about time in the game, their headset, that unlikely budget pay, though I don't know much about that point. Yeah. Something I'm worried about, their new headset, the Quest 4, they said in a leaked like email, that they're not gonna subsidize the cost anymore. So you know, oh wait, I think I moved my screen. There you go. Something Meta's been doing with all of their Quest headsets at this point is they've been covering part of the cost. So they've been making it cheaper than it should be. So they actually lose a little bit of money with every sale of a Quest. And that's why they overprice their accessories and stuff. They try to make up for it. But Reality Labs, which is the Meta company that does all the VR stuff, they've been losing money consistently, billions and billions of dollars, because they've been trying to make everything like as good as it can be and just throw money at it. And their goal has been to get the Quest in the hands of as many people as they can. So they made it really cheap and stuff, but now I think they're comfortable with how many people have headsets. So the next Quest, the Quest 4, they're not gonna make it cheaper. It's gonna cost more than it's worth. They're gonna start trying to make money from it now. So that's not good. But if it's a big enough upgrade, then it'll be okay. Thanks for the like, guys. We're almost at 500 likes. That's so exciting. Have any of you seen my Reese's Mayu video that like blew up for no reason? Yo, thank you for the follow, Roadster Jr. But yeah, any of you seen my Reese's video? That was crazy. It was like 40,000 comments or something. I don't know the exact number, but everyone's just like thirsting over like, oh, I did not expect that video of all videos to blow up. Like, hello, Hiro-chan. Whole reason I grabbed it up. Yeah. Hiro-chan followed. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I have it as my main Avi. I wear it now. Oh, I appreciate that. That's cool. I'm gonna make a channel in my server where people can post pictures because I realize like I do a lot of commissions for people and stuff, and I also make these public avatars, and then I kind of put them out there, and then don't see them ever again. And I hear people telling me that they use them, but I think it'd be cool if I had a channel in my server that's like a photography channel, and people can like actually have like take pictures with these avatars and like show that like they're using it or like what they're doing and stuff. I think that'd be cool. I'll probably do that later today. Yay, a fellow raccoon. Hello. Yes, raccoon supremacy. Oh, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, I hope so. It'd be cool. And like there was someone else who commissioned just a texture, and they're like building their own avatar. So I made them a texture, and it'd be cool if I could see like the finished avatar that they made. So, yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah, raccoons are superior. They're the not to be racist again, but they are the superior animal race. Yeah, we're just like better than everyone. There's not enough raccoon representation, honestly. I wish there were more games with raccoons and more like uh just like more media. I was so sad that Zootopia 1 didn't have any raccoons in it, but there's a 2-second clip in Zootopia 2 where there's a raccoon. It's if any of you watched it, it's in the kitchen. No spoilers, but they're just like a random background character. But it's the only one. I really want to save up the cash and get the Reese's base to add a bunch of clothing. Yeah, that'd be cool. um, yeah, I really like that avatar. I was thinking about doing more candied ones, like Oreo. I think it was between Oreo and Kit Kat. Those were the two. I think a lot of people said, what was it? Uh, like Snickers or something that like just isn't good. But uh, I think Oreo would be really good. That'd probably be the next one. I think that's more creative. I don't know how I would do a Kit Kat one, because like with Reese's, right? It's just like the chocolate, and I made the chocolate and the material too. I made it like reflective. I had like a picture of a Reese's cup and Unity open, and I adjusted the shader lighting because I tried to get the like glossiness, the reflectiveness to match how glossy a Reese's cup is, and I think I did a pretty good job with that. But yeah, so it's like the chocolate and then the filling. But a Kit Kat, like how would it just also be chocolate and then maybe like I feel like it wouldn't look as good like the inside of a Kit Kat. And like I don't know. An Oreo, that'd be a very different color, and I could have like a little Oreo thing floating, and it could just like the white cream. So I thought I might do that. I'm making myself hungry right now. Sharks are better too. I do like sharks. I for a little while I had one of my avatar. What are they called? Like favorite things in the menu. Dedicated to shark avatars. I had this shark Mayu I really liked. Yeah, I like sharks. I had a shark group for a little bit too, but I ended all that. Yo, Soul Soup, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Gravy, thank you for the follow. I'm honored, guys. I'm so honored. Let me put my soundboard. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So honored. You guys will not regret following me. I have the most family-friendly, wholesome videos in the world. All my viewers would tell you that they are so wholesome and so innocent. I would love to make a Leatherman jacket with the Reese's. That'd be so cool. See, like, oh, I didn't even think about that too. The people who buy the textures and stuff, I would love to see like the different variants that people make. Like the same texture, but like all these different avatars, different outfits, different stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely be making that channel later. And anyone who's not in the server, you can join it. The link is on my TikTok profile. It's like right there. Um, yeah, so you can just do that. Uh, it's yeah. I updated it recently, made it look a little bit better. I have a channel that shows all the avatars I've made, and it's like a nice little portfolio thing. And it also has. I used to have it all separated, so there was like a channel for my public avatars, a channel for the textures I've made, a channel for assets, but I've condensed it all into one channel now. So like if you look at my Reese's avatar, it shows you like the public link and then where to buy the texture. It's all together. And with my newer avatars, the images are GIFs and like, I think they look cool. They're like moving around. You can also look at my older, like, the original avatars, the first I ever made. Um, and the VR chat, VR chat permanently banned me sometime last year for stupid reasons. But they took down all my avatars that I made back then, and I didn't have the files, so they are permanently gone forever. But I have the pictures in that channel. So if you scroll back, and it's like the front and back of them, so you can see like the first few ones I made. And those back then, I used Blender to texture them back then, which is horrible. Never use Blender. You got to use Substance Painter. Um, and yeah, Blender like when for some reason when you texture something on Blender, it can't cover the entire texture. So there are these like seams that are like aren't painted that go across all the joints of your avatar. There's one that goes like all the way down the middle, all between each joint. Like it makes you look like a plushie. Which I mean, if that's what you want, maybe you can make a good avatar like that. But it I had to. So what I did was I did it mostly in Blender, and then I had to take the texture file itself, and in GIMP I just manually drew over it in the spots that were missing, which was such a tedious process, and I had to keep going back and forth. I ended up making them look decent, but Blender is so difficult to draw in. Um, but they have some extensions that might help. I had one extension that added layers, which is really helpful. So if you do use Blender, you should do that. Um, but yeah, so yeah, people really like some of the older ones too. I might remake them, maybe. Um, maybe not actually. I had one. It was like a paper Mayu, which was just that was the first one I uploaded, and it was just really easy because it was just white, and then I like kind of scribbled in Blender like a kind of sketchy look, so it looks like paper. But I thought that was a good like safe first avatar to upload. I'm learning a lot about the process. Thank you for going into it. Of course, yeah, it's fun. It's been actually wait, yeah, it's December now. Wait, hold on, let me pull this back up. Yeah, it's December. It's been a year now. I don't remember the exact day, but I know I started doing avatar creation in December, either late November or early December, sometime in there of last year. So it's been 1 year now. And yeah, I have a picture. Maybe I'll send it in the server at some point of the first. One of the first avatars I made was Recho, of course, but they looked a little different back then, and it looked really shitty. Um, and comparing that to the new one is really cool. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My 1-year anniversary of avatar creation. But I really gotta. I'm still gonna do avatars for VR chat because I need money so I don't die. But I really hate VR chat so much. All the shit they're doing, like the amount of like just all the problems, you know. I don't know what TikTok Live is like. I don't know what I can say, but but everyone knows. It's not even a secret. We know what's wrong with VR chat. All the certain types of people in it, all the company themselves, all it's just all so shitty. Um, but I don't know, but it's a shame because like the first time I got permabanned, like completely permanently banned. Like I'm not supposed to be on here at all anymore. Um, technically, it felt so like I felt so defeated. Like I felt like 'cause I had spent so long, like so much time of my life dedicating to like learning how to make avatars and learning how to just like all of that, right? That took a lot of that. It wasn't just like a casual thing for me. I was doing that every day, having to learn Unity and like how all the things work, how to learn Substance Painter and GIMP and Blender and like all the things, right? And I had all these avatars for people, and there's like all like so much of my life dedicated to this game, and also that account had like the badges for like how many years I'd been on. I had like a bunch of like a lot of VR Chat Plus gifted like badge and like all these things just for it all to be gone instantly, like unjustly. It is like that shouldn't be allowed to happen. They shouldn't be able to just like do that. So I really want to look into something else. I definitely think the crowd is not as diverse or inclusive as it was before, which is so saddening. Yeah, like the VR chat, like because I've been on VR chat for years, right? It used to be so wholesome. Like it always had people like messing around, but it used to just be like casual, like people were just being funny with each other. Everything was so calm, and there were so many normal people. And as a young teenager on VR chat, like there were no problems. I never ran into creepy people. I just had friends and we just played games and it was fine. And now it's so messed up. You can't go to any public world without just everyone screaming, everything's crazy. Um, the fact that there are publicly known predators that are like borderline celebrities within VR chat with how well they're known, and VR chat doesn't do anything about it. No one does anything about it, but everyone just knows these people are on there, and you got like all these. Oh, thank you for following Yui and Toasty. Appreciate it. Um, but yeah, like it's crazy. Bro, what I just scroll into? Hello, welcome to my Recho Raccoon stream. What's the tea? I'm complaining about VR chat right now. Like how, because I've been on VR chat for years, and I'm just complaining how there are all these really bad people on it, and they're very well documented. There's TikToks about them. There's videos of them admitting things. There's all of it, and VR chat doesn't do anything about it, and just how corrupt they are. And they used to be so wholesome and used to be so cool, and it's just gotten so bad. And now they're doing this big ban wave where they're banning innocent people for no reason. Um, like yeah, it's just crazy. It's so crazy. But yes, that's why I really want to move away from VR chat. My 4-year anniversary of the game is next week. Ooh, nice, nice. Happy early VR chat anniversary. Normal publics are definitely extremely chaotic or filled with people who mainly find joy in just being a problem. Yeah, okay, I don't want to be one of those people that's like complaining about people who troll because I've done like had like I've been silly in VR chat, and I definitely don't want to be like the I don't know, but it has gotten a little too far because this year VR chat went from being niche to blowing up and being mainstream. Like it fully became mainstream because like people. Oh, thank you for the follow, Daniel. People, wait, I just go to into Publix and people watch or drink with friends. Uh, you look like her. Who do I look like? um. Anyway, what was I saying? Shit, I completely lost my train of thought. Um, people watching is real. Wait, chat. What was I talking about? I completely just lost it. It's my VR chat, and you were talking about how you like to be silly. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. So back in my day, right, when I was a kid, if you'd search up VR chat on like YouTube, you would get like VR chat funny moments or VR chat Omegle or cute VR chat compilation or whatever. Now if you search it up, it's like you can search it up now and it's so toxic. It's like trolling mentally ill furries or there was one that was like this phantom pregnant furry has 3,000 babies live or like it's like all these like trolling videos and like this like I there's like with VR chat going mainstream, the reason proximity chat doesn't count. He doesn't because I'll watch proximity chat's videos. He literally just like doesn't do anything. He just kind of stares at people and like he's so nonchalant. And that's the thing with proximity chat is he doesn't have to do anything. The people in his videos are just crazy. But it started a trend where people, these like kids, want to like troll on VR chat and they go out of their way to harass people. And if you go into um early Lolathon, I remember Lolathon. I think one of my first exposures to VR chat was TFM Johnny, who did Omegle videos, and he was friends with Lolathon. But I hate TMF Johnny. When VR chat introduced EAC, which is like objectively a bad thing they did because it killed mods for VR chat, which killed accessibility mods and performance mods. Like VR chat used to run well. Like it used to be like you could install like Minecraft. You install a few mods and it gets like a billion FPS. Thank you for the follow, Rosie. Uh, but they yeah, EAC was it was so stupid that they did that. That was the start of like like I don't understand this. VR chat back then before EAC was they were seen as like these cool they were seen as cool indie developers that like were a part of the community and that were like, whatever. And then EAC was the start of them switching from that to being like cold corporate like, you know, idiots. And because that's when they just stopped caring about the community, and that's when everything went bad. Brian old friend group was crazy about the mods. I think it was as soon as the stockholders came into play, right? Yeah, there was something to do with Epic Games. They wanted a partnership, or they wanted to like be seen. They like they had to do something. There was some deal where they needed something from Epic, and Epic owns EAC, and they had to use EAC to do it. So yeah, it might have been the stockholders. It's so selfish. Like if I had the opportunity to run something as big as VR chat, I would want to do it right. Like I don't understand how these people with such a great opportunity, like if they were seen as really cool, the community loved them, they had a great community, this great platform, how they just like ruined it intentionally. Like, how do you just intentionally make those bad decisions? Like, it's crazy. Like they were already wealthy too. In the past, VR Chat bragged about how much extra money they made, but then that wasn't enough, and so they introduced EAC because they want these partner deals, and then Avatar Marketplace and the credits, and they start banning people and they start advertising towards kids, and they fire 50% of their staff, which they did earlier this year for no reason, even after they they bragged about how much money they made. When Unity, I don't know if you guys remember this, some point, like, I think last year, Unity, was going to start so making a game on Unity is free if it's a free game, but if you start making money, like, if it's a paid game, then it starts costing you. So the VR chat is counted as a free game. Unity announced that they were gonna start charging people for free games, which was so stupid because if it's a free game, how are you gonna pay it, right? For most people anyway. Obviously, VR chat makes money. But when that happened, VR chat said like the price was going to be like millions and millions of dollars every year. VR chat made a tweet saying, they said like, thanks to VR chat Plus subscribers, we have way more than enough money to cover this and be completely fine. And it was some insane number. Like they had so much extra money. And then Unity, the CEO got fired and they undid that, so they didn't have to pay that. But then VRChat fires half their team because they said they're not making enough money, and then they start doing all this marketplace stuff. Like it's so stupid. Like what are they doing with this extra money? They're already they're all well off. They're all fine, and it also doesn't make sense because like instead of getting this extra money from all this like marketplace stuff and all these purchases to give more people jobs, they fired half their team. They made people lose jobs. Yo, Graham, thanks for the follow. Uh, so yeah, VRChat is just really stupid. I don't understand what's going on with them. They're so secretive. I know they have like their developer streams, but I tuned into one of their developer streams with Tupper, and it was just them discussing what 6.7 meant, and none of them knew. So yeah, I'm not. That's all VRChat does. Like, uh, um, so yeah, I don't know too much about Resonite. I'm definitely thinking in the back of my mind like it could. What if they're the same? What if the like Resonite creators suck? What if the community sucks? I don't know too much about it yet, but I want to give all the different platforms a shot. Um, I don't know if there's gonna be like one I can like move to, or if I have to kind of bounce around. But VRChat having a monopoly on the VR social space isn't good. Um, it's another reason why, even though even though Meta kind of sucks, I'm also rooting for Horizon Worlds because it helps dilute the. So I keep hearing about this Tupper fellow, first heard of him, Sonic OO guy in public. Tupper is a VR chat employee. He's the head of like public communications or whatever. He's the guy who uh is like the image, like the face of VR chat. He's the one who makes the videos and he tells people like in all the official VR chat videos, he's the one telling people about the new updates. VR chat tells him what to tell people. So he's like that guy. And yeah, rivalry in VR social space is needed. Definitely. Um yeah. Resonite is really cool. But I think what they should I really there needs to be an open source one. There needs to be the blue sky of VR. And I hate blue sky. Shit, wait. Hello? I'm lagging, but I heard some stuff about okay, wait. I'm back. Sorry. I was the one lagging. I don't know what just happened. Let me just fix this real quick. It reset my thing. Yeah. Hi. Blue Sky. I don't like Blue Sky, the company, and I don't like the main app because they are the opposite of Twitter, but in a bad way. Um, hang on, let me move this. Blue Sky. Okay, so we all know the problems with Twitter. But Blue Sky advertises themselves as wait, what is going on with my there we go. Blue Sky advertises themselves as completely open and you can be yourself and do whatever. But they are the opposite of Twitter in the way that they're the same as Twitter in the way that oh hey Cherry, hey, welcome to my epic stream. Um, but yeah, they're the same as Twitter in the way that they censor people really heavily, and they're very controlling about like what's on there. But they censor like the opposite stuff. So like Twitter will like they'll censor like LGBT stuff or anything like left wing, and then they like they're really big on like AI and Nazi stuff and being edgy. Blue Sky is like better for like LGBT stuff, wholesome stuff, whatever. But they really censor. If you say anything about AI, you get like blacklisted from everything, from all the algorithms. And if you're like edgy at all, they like completely censor. And that's like they can do what they want, but they advertise themselves as being open. Are we back? There we go. Okay. Okay. So, where was I? Yeah, Battle of. I got you. Sorry about that. Hello, Dusk. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I hello. Uh, active Blue Sky censorship. Maybe. I'm back. Is it working? Is everybody here? This is so sad. I just restarted some stuff. It seems to be running smoothly now. Um. Okay. Let me. Anyway, this lag is very saddening. Is it working though? Is it good? No? Chat, can we get Guys, if we get 5 billion likes, then I can get better internet. This is working. Okay, yeah. Blue Sky. So Blue Sky has kind of a problem where if you go to any art feed, it's all grotesquely obese furries and like illegal stuff. So I created you can create your own like blacklist things. Appreciate all the likes. You can create your own like blacklist. It's called a moderation list, and you add accounts to it. And then if someone joins that list, it automatically blocks all the people on that list on their account. So you can kind of like self moderate. So I created one specifically for like pedophiles and stuff, and they took it down because their reasoning was it was offensive to call people pedophiles, even though I was literally like, like so it just pisses me off. Um, but Blue Sky runs on a protocol, an open source protocol, the AT protocol, which basically means that even though I hate Blue Sky, I could create my own social media app, right? Like if I did, and then I could make it built on the open source AT protocol that Blue Sky doesn't own. And then I can have my own rules, my own moderation, my own way it works, my own features. But every post on Blue Sky will be visible on my app and vice versa. So it won't start off this empty app. It'll have everything from Blue Sky, all the accounts, everyone's followers, everyone, like all the posts, videos, everything. And if you like a post on my app, it'll appear on Blue Sky too. And then the content on my app, like my server, like people who post stuff on my app, that content will be like, owned by me. It'll be on my servers. And the people who post stuff on Blue Sky, it'll be owned by Blue Sky's servers. And I control like what content I allow, and Blue Sky controls what they allow. But both, oh shit, I'm lagging again. Fuck. I might have to end stream soon. Just gonna wait for it to work. Am I back? Can still hear you. Well, okay. Good. Hello, Riley Roo. I said bye. You look cute. Love the green. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. My Wi-Fi is fucked right now, so it's like nothing's working. But thank you for the follow. But anyway, yeah. So it basically, well, I'm back. It basically connects the AT protocol. All the different apps that are connected to it. It connects all the things and stuff and whatever. We need that, but in VR, because if we had a protocol, then the avatars and worlds and everything would be on the open source protocol. Nobody would own it. The accounts would be on it too, so no one could ban you. And then different companies can have their own like clients, right? If VR chat, like with the Blue Sky thing, if Blue Sky decides to ban me, I still appear on every other app that's connected to the AT protocol. So I could just go to a different one that doesn't ban me and still see the same content, still have my likes and followers, and so it's like you're much more in control and stuff, and no company owns your stuff. So we need a VR equivalent of that. Yeah. Why does VR chat have money now that you buy? You can buy like V-Bucks. That actually sounds wonderful. Yeah. Really rude. I don't really know what your comment means. But yeah, but VR chat has a lot of money. I wish my avatar would start moving. I can see my voice still works. Qfloof has been spotted. Location confirmed. Tactical boop inbound. That's so tough. Thank you. Like a spider's web of virtual spaces. Yeah. So the internet itself actually runs on a protocol. I forget what it's called, but that's what Blue Sky was inspired by. That's why this is the best example to explain how protocols work. Um, Google doesn't own websites, even though they're the biggest search engine. Um, but Google builds, the Google app, the Google search engine. They build like what websites show up, how the search bar works. But the websites themselves, Google doesn't own. Those are on a protocol. So that's why you can use DuckDuckGo or Safari or like, you know, Yahoo search. You can use all these different things. And they access the exact same websites. And if Google decides to block a website, it won't be blocked on the other on the other search engine. So you could go to like something else to access it. So protocols are really important. There's another protocol in the social media space called the Fediverse that Tumblr, sorry, that Tumblr and Mastodon are a part of, and Meta Threads, their Twitter competitor, is also gaining support, and they have a little bit, but they're working on it more, which is really cool. And so all that content, all those accounts are all in sync. Kawaii-chan4422, thank you, thank you. But yeah, guys, my Wi-Fi is so shit right now, so I'm probably gonna end stream. I've been streaming for an hour and 16 minutes now, but this was a really cool stream. I'm glad it worked. Yeah, I'm really happy this worked. So I'll be doing more. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can fix this. Anyway, in VR chat, you can purchase an in-game currency now, but for what? The currency is for avatars because they have an avatar marketplace. So if you want to spend $30 on a pre-built avatar that you can't customize, that anyone else can buy, and only 50% goes of the money actually goes to the creator, then you can do that. Also, worlds have purchases that give you like little badges and stuff, and it's stupid. It's really stupid. There's no point to it. It's just for kids to take their mom's credit cards and waste the money on for a little. It's just stupid. It's very predatory. But also, yes, I love that I turned into your stream. Yes, thank you for tuning in. I'll be doing more. This is very fun. I'll try to make the others more interesting and be in cooler locations and stuff. And also, I want to stream from Resonite too, which will be fun. Yeah, the currency is mainly for in-game bullshit instead of outside sources like Patreon or other things. Yeah, it's really stupid. It's VR chat takes such a large percentage. They only did it because they get a lot of the money from the purchases. So, what is Resonite? Resonite is a VR chat competitor. It's PC only, and it's 16 plus, and it's really cool because instead of using Unity to create worlds and avatars and stuff, all of it's done in game in real time, and they kind of have a whole search and a whole game engine in the game itself. So another incentive to save cash. Yeah. So like, what is this? Hang on, my thing's messing up. Yeah, so it's really cool. I I drag and dropped the 3D model of my avatar into the game, and then it kind of sat there, and then these people came up and they like pulled out all these crazy like menus and code and stuff and like turned it into a functioning avatar I could use, and you just like build stuff in game. It's really cool. If you go to my newest TikTok, that's me inside um Resonate. So it's really cool. Artin, you want me to call you good boy? No, fuck you. Anyway, guys, thank you all for joining into this amazing, wholesome, family-friendly stream. Don't forget to follow my amazing, wholesome, family-friendly Christian YouTube channel. And I got to figure out how to end. Jolly, thank you for being so engaged and letting me rant for an hour and 20 minutes now. So, and Cherry, thank you for just like silently being there. And Bethany, I don't know who you are, Bethany, but thank you for existing. And Monster117, you guys are so great. Ooh, thank you for the 1.9 thousand likes and for all the gifts, guys, and all the followers. And I have made 40. I made 43 cents from this live stream. That's so cool, guys. Thank you guys. Uh, and how do I end this? Bank. True, true. I mean, if I can just like sit here and like, I mean, I don't know. This might be worth doing. But anyway, I don't see the end stream, guys. I don't know what to do. Let me gotta find it. Um, I'll try to pop in more often. Yeah, anytime I'm on, that'd be cool. Is it under this thing? Live chat. This is so like, what do I do? Hang on, I need to change something. But yeah, you guys were very. I gotta see if I can do background music too. At some point. Um, is there not an end stream button? We'll talk about bunny rabbits. Hell yeah. Oh, Monster, thank you for the follow. In settings? Oh, there it is. I found it, chat. I'm so smart. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to go to my Discord. It's linked on my TikTok profile, my Epic server, and look at all my videos and like everything, and repost and save and comment. And thank you guys. Bye. Bye bye.